Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be fishing this really murky farm pond. This is literally 5 minutes from my house. Not many people fish it, so the fish are quite pristine in their condition. I'm just going to be fishing right down here in the margin. It's where I've had quite a bit of luck before, so I'll try that for now. This might be like a two-part video. I might come back here for another session because I've only got a couple of hours right now. So you might see me come back here and the weather might be a bit different. It's quite windy at the minute and the rain's starting to come. All I'm doing today is fishing just with a Tesco's sweet corn. Pretty cheap, pretty simple. I think I've got a size 12 hook. Just fishing really shallow with a waggler. And three number 6 shots on the line. Seems to be working. I might have to try a bit of surface fishing here one time, so I've been seeing them take off the surface. It's quite a nice lake, to be fair. I have seen loads of carp over here, loads of carp movement, and a lot by the reeds over there. It could be where the bigger carp are hiding. Most of the fish I've had out of here have been up to about 11 pound. They don't really get much bigger. They could be bigger in here, but I haven't caught them just yet. There is also another lake just down there, which has some specimen fishing, 36 pound, including grass carp and koi. So I might give that a go in the future as well. There is a mixed lake just round the corner too, but there tends not to be that many fish in there at the minute. I don't know if an otter's got to it or a mink. I've seen a few big ghosties and koi swimming around on the surface in that lake, but I've never really given it a go, so I might have to give that a go in the future as well. So here's my first carp of the session. Not massive, but he's a nice looking fish. There he is. There's not many fish in here, mostly carp. There's actually a couple of sturgeon as well. A few orf, goldfish and whatnot, and a few koi that I've had before. You can see just hooked in the side. Right on the side, can't lie. There's about, I want to say there's about 6 in here that I've seen them feeding on the surface quite recently. I had a ghost the other day. I'll insert a picture here. But I'd quite like some different ones that I haven't seen. I've also found what works quite well in these like murkier conditions is if you get like a small handful of like 2-3 pieces of corn and just keep them going in around your float every 5 minutes. I think the carp will sense the vibrations and the noise and will start moving to that area, because it's quite hard for them to visibly see in these murky conditions. I know they've got really good eyesight and sense of smell at times, but just to give myself a bit more of an advantage, I think those vibrations going through the water attract a load more fish in. My float's just slowly drifting off then. I reckon. There we are. Into the second fish now. Oh, I think it's a carp. There we are, second carp. Beautifully hooked right on the top. The mounds are just like immaculate on these fish. There's a pretty little fellow. Fight hard as well, probably never been caught before. Let's get him back in the water now. There we are. We'll see if we can get another one. It's been quite slow. The wind's not helping at all. It's starting to rain quite heavy as well. So at this point in the video, my phone decided it didn't want to work anymore and it died. So I kind of had to end the session a little bit shorter than I would have. I did stay on for a little bit longer though. Caught a couple more fish, but the wind and the rain started to pick up, so I decided to call it a day. If you want me to revisit this lake, I'll do another session. If you give me a subscribe and a like, maybe a comment as well. I should be posting some more videos soon too, and I hope you enjoy.